So today we're tackling, well, a massive headache for pretty much every growing business out there: employee turnover. Specifically, we're going to look at how you can stop the bleeding and actually reduce turnover using engagement data.
To start, I want you to let this number sink in for just a second. Replacing just one single employee, it costs anywhere between 1.5 to 2 times their annual salary. I mean, it's not just the recruitment costs, right? You're paying for onboarding, you've got lost productivity, and honestly, maybe worst of all, the deep institutional knowledge that literally just walks out the door with them.
But here's the problem. Most companies, they try to fix turnover after it's already happened. You know the drill. They rely on exit interviews, desperate counteroffers, or just that really expensive cycle of rehiring. What they're completely missing is the proactive data that would have shown them the exact problem, like 3 months earlier.
And that is exactly what engagement data does. You can kind of think of it as a radar system for your organization. It gives HR teams a super reliable early warning system, way before a minor issue suddenly turns into a resignation letter.
Because look, when employees start disengaging, they always leave signals behind. Survey scores might subtly drop, general participation falls off, or you might notice specific teams suddenly scoring really low on things like manager effectiveness or career growth. These patterns act like footprints, appearing in your engagement data weeks or even months before someone officially hands in their notice.
If we look at the root causes, the most common reasons employees actually leave, it usually comes down to feeling like there's no clear path for growth, feeling completely unheard, suffering under poor management, or maybe having a totally broken work-life balance. And the thing is, all of these frustrations show up loud and clear in structured engagement surveys long before they escalate into an actual turnover problem.
So how does this continuous loop work in practice? Well, first, you run regular pulse surveys. And I mean regularly, not just once a year. You then track those scores by team, department, and tenure to really gain insights. When a particular segment starts trending down, boom, you immediately know exactly where to look. From there, you take action. You assign corrective steps, track their completion, and finally run a follow-up survey to see if you actually, moved the needle.
So the absolute crucial point here is this: employees who simply feel heard are significantly more likely to stay. The actual act of asking for feedback through a survey, that's a core part of the retention strategy itself. It's not just a way to harvest data.
And that's where a tool like CultureMonkey comes in. It's an engagement platform built specifically around this continuous loop of survey, insight, action, and follow-up. If you want to see how it surfaces turnover risk before it becomes a major headline, the demo link is down below. But as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to ask yourself, is your company catching employee dissatisfaction while there's still time to fix it? Or are you just waiting to read about it in an exit interview?